What's up, fam? This is just shortly after the banquet opening that I filmed previously. If you haven't seen that video, go and check that out because we spent about 18,000 units in total. We did receive a decent amount of resources, but this is actually the opening of most of those resources because I did pull a few 7-star nexuses and whole bunch of other stuff. Got a few titans in this crystal, 4 titans if I'm not mistaken. Um, I did think that I thought I was recording my voice, but unfortunately the audio didn't record in this video, so I'm just doing a voiceover now. Always sucks when you make mistakes when recording, but I mean, there's always a way to fix things. It's always a solution to your problems in life, so never give up, guys. I hate Valiants, I hate Paragon crystals, so I'm not even interested in spinning these out. I always pop these. It's like popping 3 and 4-star crystals back in the day, you know? Just pop them open, who cares? Although there was a point where 3 and 4 stars actually mattered. Now you don't even get the resources to upgrade them. They just sit at like level 1 now. I forget which crystals I go for next. But this opening was a jaw dropper for me. Stick to the end to see who we pull, because yeah, we pull some decent characters, and I don't want to spoil it. The account has got a massive W coming through. So for the 5 stars, at least we've duped quite a few of the new characters as well. So I'm quite happy. I'm even stopped buying featured 5 stars now, because I think I've got most of the characters out of them. So yeah, I'm not going to waste any more shards on those crystals. I think we'll just go back to basic popping and just get quantity over quality, I guess. Salter crystals I've been getting shafted on as well lately, so I'm not really the biggest fan of those crystals. As well as I realized I'm on 30 FPS, so I apologize for the lagginess within the recording. Now I have 2 awakening gems over here. I really want a science one for Nefaria. Other one I'm not really too fussed about. Anytime today. Yes, I don't think you realize how happy I was when I pulled this. As you can see, I'm just clicking on it. I'm like, smiling, fist pumping, because Nefaria is going up regardless. He hasn't been duped for. I've had him for. I think he was one of my first titans. I think he was my first titan I ever opened. So yeah, it's been a while that I haven't been able to dupe him. So I'm ecstatic about that. Yeah, these crystals treated me a little bit poorly as well. I think I pulled a decent amount of 6 stars out of them, but no 7 stars out of them as well. So a little bit disappointing. But such is life. Such is life in the battle, in the multiverse, I should say. Now we got the 6-star Nexus crystal. This is where I'll start throwing in some, so you can obviously see all 3 of them are duped, but Star-Lord does have the lowest dupe, as well as he needs a high dupe regardless, right? So I decided to go for him. They were all 5 stars regardless anyway, so didn't really make a difference who I was going to choose there, but I think Star-Lord's the better option. Then there's this cosmic one, and this one took me a while to think about. I actually have quite a few of these characters already, so it wasn't the hardest choice. As you can see, those are already duped, so I wasn't going to go for extra levels as yet, when I could maybe awaken those 3 or those 2. So I was looking at Cersei. I was like, you know what? I don't play Cersei. I don't have a 7-star of her. Let's dupe her rather. And that was the choice. That was the choice that I went with. So Cersei was a key component in the free-to-play account on Seaton's run-through. So I thought, you know what? A dupe on her must do something. Who knows? So that crystal was basically irrelevant. But I think we start getting to the juicy stuff right here. I think we pop in the 7 stars that I have. Correct. This is where things get juicy. This is where the big dub comes in. So I do go out to come back in. I'm not a fan. I've kind of got a little bit of a conspiracy theory. Like you'll notice, like if all of these crystals came in If I had to just stay on this reel will never really change. You'll always see the same characters. So I always test the water, see if I get a good character or not. I'm not a very big fan of Sorcerer. So I think we're gonna reset the crystals and go back out and come back in. And you will definitely see how the reel changes now. You'll see there's someone different. But notice when I stay in and I run 2 or 3 crystals, the reel is like the same characters all the time. So I don't like how this reel thing works. I think we pull a Luke Cage here. That is correct. And I mean, he used to be a potato back in the day. He's actually super good these days. My name's Luke too, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. That's some good control to have in the roster. Can take a lot of decent fights, and he punches quite hard. You know what I mean? Now, yeah, the Ant Man. I thought we getting kabammed here. This is the moment where I thought, oh no, this is where it starts. Kabam is about to destroy my account with a whole bunch of like 5 more Ant Men. You know what I mean? Now the Corvus, I was extremely happy with. Corvus was a huge pull. Um, we all know he was the OG form content guy. You know what I mean? And he still hits hard these days. So I'm happy to have him. My cosmic rosters, all over the place. I got good champs, I got bad champs. So and then the tumor. Think if I'm not mistaken, I did have already duped. I'm not sure. Let me just double check. Oh, can't see. So yeah, that was just one I was like, I don't use a tumor. I don't even use him on defense. I don't use him anywhere. In fact, Omega Sentinel was another pull that I was like, oh no, here's the kabam. Here's the kabamming happening. So I think I actually leave. I actually leave out here. Yep, you can see. Was not enjoying that reel. And the funny thing is, might see her again very soon. So yeah, we reset the reel C. The reel's completely different now. Although that Omega Sentinel was in the top 3. Once I saw that, I should have known. I should have known. But Nova, this is another kabamming. I don't know how many times I've pulled Nova on this account. I've pulled him out of Titans. I've pulled him out of. I'm tired of pulling Nova. I'm tired of pulling him. And as you can see, Omega Sentinel keeps teasing me over here. Teasing. With a beautiful rollover. Well, it's not beautiful rollover, but it's okay because I didn't want to pull her again. Even though I've pulled Sing 2 times already. Yeah, so this is the 3rd time. I don't use him often that much as well. I'll use him in battle counts. He goes on defense quite often. So I guess that might help, but yeah, that's as far as I use him. I should actually use him because when he came out, he was actually like the Fury God, you know what I mean? He was eating hard. Need to actually check thing in 2026 next year sometime, not this year. I don't have time for that. So the 7-star Nexus this is where things get super juicy. Ironheart, I was looking at Ironheart, but then I looked at Shock and I just thought of MSD and I was like, you know what? I need a nuke. I like nukes. That's my game style. I like guys that do damage immediately. So Shock was an instant take. This one, Ironheart comes up again, but I've seen MSD's Necropolis runs and I've wanted Wong since then. Haven't pulled him not once. I didn't even think about it. Wong was an instant selection. Even though I kind of wanted the Ironheart too, I think Wong was the better choice for my account. Still have to do Necropolis too, so that's also a reason why I took him. White Tiger I recently used in the Colosseum. She put up a decent score for rank 1 compared to my rank 4. She almost did the same type of score against Adam Warlock. So I thought, you know what, a dupe on her, she deserves it. And I hear that there's a small following of White Tiger players that, swear by her. So I think maybe one day we'll take her. This Nexus put a huge smile on my face because Beta Ray Bull I use everywhere. I use him in Alliance War. I use him in quests, for Zolas, for you. Oh, dude, Beta Ray is so good. One of my favorite characters. So I think he might deserve a rank 4 very soon. There's a possibility. There's a possibility because my cosmic roster is so. I've got Gladiator, I've got Adam Warlock, but I don't like. It's so much concentration. I'm not. I need the easy plays. These characters that need intercepts and blocked hits and it's like it's getting crazy out here. Now with the Titans, things just ramp up. They just get better and better. I don't know. This pulling just got better and better the further we went into it. We pull high evo. High evo. I mean I don't mind. I could use him on the defense. I don't mind. High prestige too. So somehow I'm gonna have to figure out how to get him duped. Still smiling. It's a new character too. New character. So happy with that. The next crystal, I really thought I was gonna dupe a champ that I already have, which is Yelena. But the rollover was that's a beautiful rollover because I've actually wanted Frankencastle since he came out. I thought he was like a cool looking character, cool animations. Not 100% sure on his playstyle, but I've done some research and he's actually quite decent. But we're still hunting for one champ and one champ only, and that's Spider Woman. And we pull her. Another rollover off the Yelena because I thought I was going to get the Yelena yet again, and we pulled the Spider Woman. You have no idea. I'm like basically screaming right now. I'm like, yes, sir, because that's the number one champion I wanted out of the Titan. He's definitely gonna get ranked up. Rank 4, if I can get the resources, absolutely. And then this last pool, we dupe one of my favorite champions of this year, to be honest. Nico. I've been using her. She's been my serpent killer in battlegrounds. Anything cosmic is getting decimated by her. And as far as I'm aware, her awaken ability is huge with her. So I'm smiling. I'm happy with it. 3 new champs and a dupe on my Nico. And not a dupe on my Yelena, even though I would have taken it. I'm happy with Yelena. She's rank 3 in my roster. I would have been happy. But I'm way more happier with the dupe on Nico. Now, yeah, I noticed, oh, I didn't pop the 6-star features. So we'll leave that for another day. I wasn't going to go back to 6 stars now. That will be next opening. But at least, you know, we pulled all of the champs that I wanted. I wanted Spider Woman. We wanted a Frankencastle, low key. High Evo, we didn't really want, but I was looking for the new champs in the Titans, so that was huge. And then, as you can see, I didn't even waste time. I went straight to awaken my Counterfear because, like I said, he's my favorite character in my roster. I use him for everything. He does not leave my team. I need the leech, so that's why I duped him. Because I use him for almost basically every fight. I'd rather use him over any other character because I can sustainably get my regeneration back. Right, it's consistent. And I will showcase that in the future because there's some fights that I shouldn't even be using Count of Furia, but I use him regardless. So yeah, I'm just trying to get the stones so I can at least give him his level, the level that he deserves. But like an idiot that I am, I mess up with my stones with the amount that I put into him, so I'll have to put another level into him. I think that's why I'm getting these stones now. Didn't have enough stones to put that second level into him because I put like 21 stones into him, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Count of Furia, huge dub for me. Spider Woman, huge dub. Just wanted to check here. Yeah, you see. So I'm gonna go up to 20. We got up to 19. Now, yeah, I click 1 by accident, like an idiot. Click 1, and now we're on 21. And my OCD will not allow that to just be sitting there. So I think we just gotta put another level in. Compulsory. It's a must. So yeah, that was my. I guess I was just too excited with the opening that my mind just wasn't there. You know what I mean? But that's the goal now to rank 5 those guy. That would be sick. That would be sick. But yeah, we just put the last little bits of the stones in, getting to level 40. Now we're smiling. We've double checked that it's on 40, nothing extra. Was expecting more out of his parry index, but can't. He's right next to Onslaught, so he's not gonna get any higher than Onslaught for now until we rank him up. We just take a sneak peek at his awakened ability, which is actually a lot more than I thought it was. It took me a while to actually read through all of this and try to understand what was going on. But yeah, so at least today was a huge dub for the account. I mean, eight 7 stars, 4 nexuses, quite a lot of new champs to add it to the roster. I can't complain. Uh, CEO, all I want. You know what I mean? Look at that lineup. Look at that lineup. It's ridiculous. The only one that I don't like there is the Ant-Man. The only one that I don't like there is the Ant-Man. And even him with his buff should be kind of decent now, but there's just firepower there. We got nuke after nuke after nuke after nuke after nuke. You know what I mean? And then this Banquet crystal was from one of the milestones where we form a T5, T7 basic, which is clutch. The more the merrier. We need as many of those as possible. And then this last one I decided to purchase because we somehow, I think we got the free units from the milestones as well. So I decided, you know what, there's extra 300 units, let's buy another one. And they all accumulate, you know, the more of these things we open, the better. We're not going to get these rewards as consistent as we are next month. And a huge chunk of gold out of that thing as well. So I was happy with that. The more gold, the better. Because for some reason, I still struggle to accumulate gold. Like I can use it up, and then it takes me forever to get back to where I get to like a 20 mil, 30 mil standpoint, and then I use it all up again. But that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for sticking around, and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.